Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Each gaming experience on different platforms brings players different feelings. Playing games on the PlayStation 5, a gaming powerhouse that optimizes the gaming experience, needs no introduction. In today's video, I will introduce you to a list of 10 PS5 games that you should definitely experience at least once this year. Astro's Playroom can be pre-installed on every PS5 console, but it is also genuinely one of the best platforms in recent years. Astro's Playroom is a rare 3D platformer that captures the allure and distinct sense of wonder akin to Super Mario. Astro's Playroom brilliantly introduces PS5 owners to the DualSense and its numerous new features, spanning over 20 vibrant and colorful levels scattered across 6 worlds. Astro's Playroom leverages the fantastic haptic feedback of DualSense and its adaptive triggers, truly immersing you in the game. It is also a tribute to PlayStation's history, featuring Easter eggs from the games that have defined this platform for many years. Astro's Playroom is an enjoyable and worthwhile platformer that provides an impressive experience and is a must-play to appreciate the innovations of the PS5. Street Fighter V is a divisive entry in the long-running fighting game franchise, and it's evident that Capcom is planning a reset with Street Fighter VI.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
It seems they have accomplished their mission, as the latest installment has received much praise for being an excellent entry for seasoned veterans in the fighting game and a fantastic starting point for newcomers trying to break into the scene. A refined new combo system also helps newcomers not only learn how to perform complex moves, but also the strategy behind the timing and reasons to execute them. Perhaps the most insane addition is the new World Tour mode, where you create a custom fighter with a mix of their own learned moves from some of the Masters' iconic Street Fighter characters, like Ken and Chun-Li. Moreover, the roster itself is a diverse set of quirky and creative new characters alongside classic faces, like Blanca and Dhalsim.
Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that could change. You could flip the gray matter like some batter.
Control Ultimate Edition. Although Control was a fantastic game when it was released in 2019, it had some performance issues on the PS4, especially on the base models.
I've been searching for this place. And now, it's my responsibility. My fight.
With the power of the PS5, Control runs incredibly well. The physics truly stand out in 4K, and the performance is smooth as silk. The Ultimate Edition comes with both expansions of Control, expanding the story with surprises and engaging performances. In Control, you take on the role of Jesse Faden, the new director of the Federal Bureau of Control, a secretive agency investigating supernatural events. The combat in Control is highly engaging, with an excellent blend of standard third-person shooting and stylish abilities. The story is thought-provoking and occasionally leaves you pondering. It is also elevated by its atmospheric and visually stunning art style. If you missed out on Control the first time around, now you can experience it in its ideal form on the PS5. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart an exclusive product of PlayStation 5. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart is a thrilling new adventure in the action platformer series, and it looks and feels fantastic on the next generation hardware.
Just me.
We promise nothing nefarious will befall you. We promise.
Dr. Nefarious. This is the part where you lose.
Ratchet, the Dimensionator.
Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart introduces an adorable new character, Rivet, who teams up with the iconic duo after they get thrust into an alternate dimension. With stunning visuals, vibrant DualSense functionality, and new traversal and combat tools that leverage the hardware, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart is one of the first games that truly delivers a next-gen feel and is a must-play for any PS5 owner.
Our time has finally come. It worked! Wow, another Lombax. Wait, I have to find my friend.
Where are you, Clank?
You okay, Bolts?
You came after me.
Pirate mateys, attack!
We didn't follow that Lombax and his robo-pen across dimensions just to get stopped by some fuzzballs!
Give it up for our hero!
Ratchet, we need your help. Nefarious
Resident Evil 4 is one of the most revered third-person action games of all time and has set the standard for many years to come. The decision to remake Capcom's classic masterpiece was not an easy one, but the studio confidently accomplished this feat and met high expectations admirably. The remake of Resident Evil 4 is not just a significant improvement in visuals compared to the original. It faithfully recreates the best parts of Resident Evil 4 while reimagining the less successful aspects. The result is a game that feels both familiar and fresh, showcasing respect for an exceptional title and making it feel entirely modern in the process.
Ashley Graham, are you in here?
Just let me go.
Listen. I'm hearing the president's orders and
What is that? What do we do?
The lost labs are escaping.
we need to go. I'm gonna get you home safe.
You can stop right there.
Ada, who are you? And what are you doing here?
My faithful disciple will show her the path.
Ashley, run!
The entire world shall overflow with his grace.
What's happening to me?
Now, abandon your body.
Leave the girl. She's lost no matter what.
Now that he has chosen death.
No Man's Sky. No game has come back from the previous generation or improved as much as No Man's Sky, the ambitious space exploration simulation by Hello Games that was first released in 2016. Over the past 4 years, Hello Games has transformed the narrative from unfulfilled promises to surpassing expectations. From adding a plethora of new features, such as base building and space fleet management, to introducing entirely new gameplay through multiplayer mode, No Man's Sky has become a fantastic experience. On PlayStation 5, No Man's Sky runs at 4K and 60 frames per second, with planets being more detailed and improved lighting and shadows. For a game focused on exploration and discovery, the technical and visual enhancements of No Man's Sky make it an even more worthwhile interstellar journey. Dead Space. The iconic horror franchise of EA has been dormant since its third game, which received mixed reviews. However, the remake brings new reasons to hope for a fresh trilogy.
Where is everybody?
Up there! No!
Dead Space reimagines the sci-fi survival horror game, where you play as engineer Isaac Clarke, who stumbles upon a sinister cult conspiracy. The necromorphs, as they are called, still retain enough human-like features to recognize what they once were before something twisted them into terrifying monsters. The remake stays true to the original's essence, while enhancing the classic power trip as you grow more capable of taking down hordes of creatures with bone-chilling precision. For keen-eyed fans, it may spawn more Dead Space opportunities, turning this into not just a remake but a reboot of the franchise.
There's still a way out for us. But we don't have much time.
The Ultimate Edition of Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales comes with a remake of one of the best PS4 games, and its impressive sequel.
Whoa. Qué guapo. Gracias.
Guys, I wanted to thank you. Both of you.
You need to lay low. Don't trust anybody, and don't take off that mask.
This message is for Roxxon. The underground and the Snowpits.
We need you. Miles, what's the underground doing?
They're after Nuform. Tinkerer, stop!
The remastered version of Marvel's Spider-Man runs beautifully on the PS5, leveraging the powerful hardware to provide various modes that enhance frame rates and image quality. Marvel's Spider-Man also tells a touching and well-paced story with seasoned characteristics and great momentum. Even if you've played the original version on PS4, the remastered edition is still worth revisiting. Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales is a more compact experience, but it makes great use of the solid foundation laid by its predecessor. The coming-of-age story of Miles is a joy to witness, and the narrative has plenty of twists and turns. Together, these two games make for a perfect pair, and should be in every PS5 library.
My time now. My time.
PlayStation.
Deathloop may very well be the best PS5 console exclusive thus far, which is pretty ironic considering it was developed by Arcane Lion, a Bethesda studio now owned by Microsoft. The exclusivity deal was struck before Microsoft's acquisition of Bethesda, so PS5 users get to experience one of the best first-person shooters in a long time. Deathloop is set on Black Reef Island, a strange place where the party never stops, and everyone wants to kill our protagonist, Colt. The island is stuck in a time loop, and the only way to break it is by hunting down and killing a list of targets. Colt retains his memories from each loop, but so do all of his targets. They know he's coming. Deathloop is an absolutely enthralling shooter that deftly weaves its systems into the loop in a coherent manner, gradually building tension over time. It also tells a gripping tale and features some incredible acting.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters. And we ain't got nothing to hide, we move forward like soldiers. You better wake up for the pay stub or you'll pay up. Don't make love to the game, bruh, fuck the game up. Change up, rearrange stuff to your greatness. Famous for the way up, play the game, bruh.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise, I won't quit, keep going till I got it.
Horizon Forbidden West is a remarkable showcase of the power of the PS5. Arguably the most visually stunning open-world game ever created, Horizon Forbidden West is a triumph in both performance and graphics modes. Aloy's second adventure takes place after the events of Zero Dawn, with the main protagonist on a new quest to uncover the answers to the past and save the future of the world. Horizon Forbidden West seamlessly blends stealth and action combat when it comes to the iconic machine dinosaurs. If you're looking for a breathtaking open-world game with near-endless activities, then Horizon Forbidden West will deliver on content. The main quests shine as stars of the show, but there are plenty of engaging side missions to encourage players to explore. While there may indeed be quite a few systems in Forbidden West, those who enjoy the open-world game genre will undoubtedly appreciate how much there is to see and do.
I know you told your friend you're not okay.
No secret.
Tell me
I
what's
won't
wrong
unlock.
and why you never said you felt that way. Guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away.
No barrier.
But I've
I
known
won't
you
cross.
too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to gray.
This mission is mine alone. If I falter, if I fail, there won't be anyone left to stop what's coming.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place.